After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Jack, I've got some important news. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack. I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is...
just my imagination.
I'm going to do a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I'm skipping all the cutscenes, but I'm just going to, let's say, do a playthrough. There's an enemy there, I can just see him. Now, when I started this game, I chose the I like Metal Gear Solid 1 option, which basically means you don't have many camos. So I'm going to have to collect camos on the way to make it easier. I can see there's a guy just round there. He's behind the tree at the moment. Just got to be patient. There, you see that just in front there? Should go down any second. Come on.
Just my imagination.
Now it's just going to switch to the old camera here, just for make it easier to make sure I land in the right place.
He's a member of the army.
Major, do you...
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the
So how does it feel to be a patient? Yesterday,
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
the KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that...
This...
Who was that? Who's that?
Made a bit of a mess with that, didn't I? I didn't think that guard would spot me.
I see him.
Of course. What? Oh my god. So I'm in big trouble here. Right, let's fix that. I just don't think I can get through there without dying. No idea where the enemies are, but that stun grenade's definitely helped. I know how I could have done the last area better.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Because I have no gun at the moment.
What's wrong?
They're all knocked out. Oh, that was exciting. Right, so what we're going to do here is... I'm going to pick up our first camo, which is the... Oh, we've got life meds as well, uniform raindrop. Okay, so Yeah, that previous area, I was thinking of it being where I first got caught. I think I was thinking of extreme mode where there's like an extra guard, but there wasn't, so I could have got through them more quickly. Obviously, I didn't have particularly good camos, and I just got caught by the guard. I didn't think he'd spot me, but anyway, it's all sorted now, and I managed not to die, so that's a bit of luck. Well, I had half a dozen alerts. Now that mousetrap I've placed should be around here somewhere. There it is. Bird E. Okay, 47, very nice too. But I'm going to go for a non-lethal playthrough. Okay, first boss sort of fight. Well, it's sort of a boss fight that's coming up. Right. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to put on the. I think we'll keep it for the tiger for the moment. Let's equip some weapons. Okay, yeah, stun grenade, mouse trap, I might as well keep that. Anything else? Don't think so. I suppose we could equip the thermal goggles, you never know, that could be useful. I only got one stun grenade. Ah, that's a problem, because I wasted some.
What's wrong?
Started with 8, so it's only taken one out, which is a bit annoying. I've got no more stun grenades.
Where did he go?
There's another one.
What's wrong?
There's one more soldier there as well. He's probably run and hid or something. There he is there. You see it? He's going to fall in a sec.
Just my imagination.
Right, so now we're going to go underground. Like so.
Nothing here.
And we need to make sure we've got the right camouflage here, and there is a guard on top of the building, so he could spot us, set off an alert. He's there, can you see it? Moved on, so There is over there. Gotcha. Right. So there's 2 more. And 1 more left. He's easy enough to take out. Done. Right, it's always worth just shaking these guards down because they've got some useful items. Actually, that's good. Some of them have got like batteries, suppressors and things like that. That's why it's actually worth seeing what they've got. So we have a battery. That's obviously things like your thermal goggles and stuff. Another battery. It's the Wimpy Fox dude. Oh, look, SNC. We've got a suppressor there for my MK, so they do exist, Wimpy. You can find suppressors. Come on, Snake. That's how you do it. Dive roll. Yeah, I only had 1 in the whole game. Nah, it's loads. Anyway, so I just started this stream. No deaths so far. I made a total mess just after the Operation Snake Eater started. I basically got caught, somehow managed not to die, but I had about half a dozen alert phases. Other than that, at least I did the little Ocelot unit. I beat them comfortably. So I selected, I like MGS1. Again, like you, I've got virtually no camos, so it's quite tricky. I've got a little work to do. But we're going to pick up this face paint first of all, which is a zombie face paint. It's pretty cool. And off we go. There's also, if you look around here, there is some bug juice, which may not seem like much, but it will, trust me, it will come in handy in a minute. So what have we got? No, it's the other one. Is it here? Bug juice. Bug juice. No, it's the other one, isn't it? Like it's mandatory. I should do the whole mission with the zombie face. Perhaps it is the bug. Perhaps bug juice is there. I definitely picked it up, didn't I? It's right there. I'm an absolute muppet. Right. On we go. So, excuse me. So I'm playing this on normal. It will be a full 100% playthrough. So I've got thermals as well, so you can see, there's snakes and stuff. There's crocodiles as well. You do get an award if you collect every single type of animal and plant, which is extremely hard to do. There's about 50 in total. You can even see some little frogs in the water. Now, frog B is a poison dart frog. Now, you don't want to eat that because it's poisonous. I'll show you. Oh no, I beg your pardon. There, yeah, poison dart frog. It's poisonous, but I'm going to keep it because it's rather useful against a certain enemy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take out this enemy. We're going to equip the. Oh, we've already got it equipped. That's fine. Always take off your suppressor in an area where there's no enemies, because otherwise you're wasting. You hear that? That was a leech. So we're going to swim left. In fact, if we use some bug juice, no, actually we'll wait. We'll wait till we get out of the water before we apply the bug juice. I'm going to go all the way up here. There's fish as well. So if you want to get some fish, just throw a grenade and it will take out loads of fish. So let's use the bug juice. In fact, what you can do is you can get rid of the leeches by using the cigar. That gets rid of them. But we need some food as well because it's down a little bit. Tasty. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's what you said is tasty. Right, so I'm going to collect something which is really, really useful, which I know Wimpy doesn't know about. I'll be amazed if you do. Yeah, it's Eva. We know. So, if you see this, there's a tree, climb it. And we go along there. So if we do that now, we're going to climb across. Now, you don't want to fall down in the wrong place because there's some very hungry, you can see that gator right beneath us. So if we land on him, we're fish food or croc food. So I press circle to drop and then press triangle to grab the lower rope. And we're going to keep climbing along. And when we get to the top, there's an item there, you can see, and it's an item which I know Wimpy would quite like because it is a croc cap. So we're going to equip the croc cap. Now it doesn't fool other crocodiles, unfortunately. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But what it does do is if you happen to be in the water trying to avoid guards, and let's get rid of binoculars for a moment and equip those. So if you're going through water and there's guards above you, if you put the croc cap on, they just think you're a crocodile, so they completely ignore you. Yeah, like a box in a way, but a box in water. It's pretty cool, huh? So we're gonna keep going this way. Again, I'm gonna put my thermals back on because there are gauges and stuff. So you can hear that again. Again, a leech grabbed on, so we're going to use the cigar to get rid of it. And if we look around here, obviously there's some more fruit. I'm guessing it's good at that one point where you have to fly exactly where you've got those guards on the little machines hovering over you. It's really useful. So if we look around here, see that there's something in the water there. Gecko or gecko. It's a really weird uniform. I'll show you what it is. It's that, which is not much use to anything really. But anyway, that's a camo. Always worth putting your thermals on just because there's lots of traps around here. So there's some. Normally I'd go through this section here quickly, but there's some camos it's worth getting. Now we can turn off the fence, which makes it easier by doing this. So that way you can't get electrocuted if you touch the fence. There's some traps around here. Oh. Some claymores. Can't say I ever really used claymores, but I suppose you could use them again in like a boss fight. Kept you waiting. It's Plasma Snake. Welcome to the stream. So let's go this way. There's a dog there, so we will need to. We're going to knock the dog out, but of course that will alert. Oh, you in the final. Oh, you hadn't really thought of that against the boss. Yeah, that's So that's alerted the guard. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly run over here before the guard arrives. I think I hit his radio on his vest like 3 times, which is bizarre. Right, so we're going to climb up here. Now, this may not be the best camo. See if I can get a better camo, get a bit of camouflage. Yeah, I don't really think the black's going to help much. It might do. Let's put the... Nope. Okay, let's keep the black for the moment. She gets immune halfway through. Oh, okay, interesting. So if you crouch, it increases your camo index ever so slightly. So you can see there's camo there. That's why I'm doing this. Now, the camo's really dropped, so I need to change it. Good thing about apparently in the remake, you're going to have the camouflage set to a different button, so it'd be really fast to change. Whereas this is obviously, it's kind of tedious, isn't it? Going back in and out of the menu every time. I probably sucked out the first time I played it, but there's so many Easter eggs, so many things you can find and do. So there's the spitter. That's a very, very useful camo. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to attack the guard the furthest one away, because if you attack the nearest one, it will alert the guard who's furthest away. I don't know why that happened, because I obviously didn't hit him cleanly. But I think he's called for backup. He has, look. Oh, don't get up!
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Done. So they're all asleep now. That wasn't perfect, but I think there's a dog. Oh no, there isn't. There's a guy. Let's take him out. Is there a dog around here? I recall there being a dog. Choco camo, which is it's like a choco chip colour. I'm just going to see if I can get some more MK ammunition. I did indeed. That's good. So there's 2 exits we can go. We can go right or left, but I'm going to go left. There's I've got another MK suppressor. That's why it's good to check the guards. Favourite Sonic game? My favourite Sonic game is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Lots of other games I like as well, like Sonic CD, Sonic Mania, Sonic Adventure games, stuff like that. Sorry if you posted your comment ages ago, I just didn't see it. Right, so this one, you can sneak around the outside, saves you a lot of time, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into that building. So let's take that guard first of all. That'll do. He'll fall asleep in a minute. I could take out that guard as well. Actually, don't need to really. So even though I'm using the thermals, the battery's going down. So eventually, if you look at the bottom left, you can see the battery is depleting. Got it. Oh, headshot. Lovely. So we're going to go under here. If you go under here, you can find a face snow. Now the snow camo is actually very useful against the final boss. Because if you've got the snow camo, and obviously this is just the face paint, but if you've got the snow outfit, it really blends in with the environment. So what we're going to do, we're going to go up here. I mean, again, the game doesn't really always tell you there's those camos, does it? So anyway, that's the water camo I think I just picked up. Yeah, again, obviously that's useful to have that in the water. So if you have that and the crop cap equipped, then you're laughing really. You get past that section, no problem. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into here, but we're going to. You have to be careful here because guards can see you from through the windows. So we're going to put the splitter on, and yeah, let's equip. So we're full splitter now. So even though it's tempting to run around here, unless you want an alert phase, I wouldn't recommend it. There's another one of those frog. I forget how you pronounce it. Keratin. But we're not going to go for that. I certainly. Because I've had alert phases, there's no way I'm going to get get the stealth camo, that's for sure. So we're going to go back here, and now we're going to go and fight Ocelot. Now, when you get round the top here, and again, I'll put the thermal goggles on, just to have a quick look. I doubt he's got anything interesting, but we could always shake him down. Oh, there we go. We've got AK ammunition, but we're not going to use that. So there is. Oh, I've got to be careful there. He could have spotted me. Now, there is a chopper over there. You see that? Now, you can blow it up. You using like dynamite and stuff like that, or your weapons. You can blow up the chopper, and if you do, it has a consequence later in the game. I won't say what that consequence is, but it does. Cause something to change and makes a little area to navigate past harder. The reason why Snake doesn't use the stealth camo in MGS2's main campaign, I know it breaks when he gets to the tanker, but why not in the shell? Well, he hasn't got it. Obviously, because you're right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Why not fix it or something? But no, it's because he hasn't got it anymore. But you can get if you get enough dog tags, you can get the stealth camo. The only problem with that is but when you use the stealth camo, you cannot get the highest ranking in the game. The game restricts the highest rank you can get.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right.
Ocelot's so cool in this game. Right, let's get to it.
Major, coming to your assistance. Not bad.
He's standing still there. Give me a... Damn it, I can't see him. Oh, so the soldiers are laughing because the bees are stinging me. Which is a nice touch.
Felt the tension like this before.
Let's get oh no, that's stun grenades. Oh well. Yeah, no, you're like this. Quick draw draw.
I love it.
Who's going to shoot first, me or Ocelot? Who's going to blink first?
Not bad.
You win that round. That's pretty cool, huh? And anyway, let's fix this gunshot wound. In fact, let's have some food as well because I'm a bit low.
You fool!
Bit low, so I better get my life med out.
See my technique? It's perfect. Never felt a tension like this before. That's it. Major, watch out!
Gotcha. So there's all sorts of things you can do, little Easter eggs. That quick draw drill, sometimes you shoot each other. You can shoot him first more quickly, but yeah, that's a pretty cool boss fight. Is him having an American accent meant to be a tip-off? Because that always seems weird. I don't know. It could have been a tip-off. I don't know. Because I assume Ocelot, when he's brought up, he's raised in America, and then sort of goes over to Russia to become like a spy. I assume. So I think he should have an American accent, but maybe you're right. That's a good point. Anyway, let's go on a bit. So because I took him out non-lethally. Immediately I get this camo. Now this area, oh crikey, my health is low. It's very confusing because it's very, very dark. So it's hard to know where to go. But I'm looking for this. This is perfect. This is where I want to go. Well, don't forget, Wimpy, initially the soldiers in MGS2 specifically, well, I mean, in the tanker chapter they do it. Oh, perhaps it's a potential tip-off. Maybe, because when you start the plant chapter, initially the soldiers don't have an American accent, but then later in the game they do. Oh, there's a snake there. Let's get that one. It's a good one. Snake B. Now what I will do, I will let my health fully regenerate before we fight the pain, because otherwise it really will be a pain. Now if I'd taken a different route and I'd gone down there, there's a torch you can get, but obviously I'm not going to get that now. There's no point. And we're just going to have to stay still to heal. We haven't got any camo outfits yet, which can heal you faster. I know you've got that that healing frequency. Does that even work, Wimpy? That healing frequency? I don't even know if it does. I could try it. Wasn't it 141.85 or something? Now there is a camo face or something under here. I can't remember which one it is though. Oh, it doesn't. I think other ones do heal you, but certainly there's quite a few you can get. But yeah, we don't have to worry about that. So let's keep going. Oh, so there you go. So I've got snow. I've got the snow uniform. So just to show you guys, the snow uniform is that. So, but what we're going to do, we are going to. I haven't really got any good sort of uniform to fight the pain, to be honest. Let's get the snow one on. Is there any? I think if I had some more bug juice, I could use it against the hornets. I think it could, 'cause it would sort of protect Snake, but I don't think I've got any more bug juice. Let's have a look. Oh, I had. That's good. I still got it. That's good. I think that could help me against the. It just keeps the sort of the hornets from attacking me for a while. Does the duck one blend in with the bees? I don't know. To be honest, maybe. But what we're going to do again, I'm doing a non-lethal takedown. So by doing that, I better get a camo from the pain, and the camo you get from beating the boss helps you. This one will help me fighting the boss going forward. I'll explain once I've beaten him. In fact, what I also want to do is equip the no, it's the wrong menu. I want to get the hornet's nest, because I'm going to try something during the boss fight, which I'll explain later. So we want to get rid of that. Equip the M37. We haven't got any. Health is about half filled. So if you look at my health now, that's roughly your maximum health you start with in extreme mode. So we're just going to rest here for about a minute, just as let my health go up. In fact, I'm going to eat some food as well, because if your stamina is low, your health will take longer to increase. So now one thing. It's easy to miss. Just before you start the boss, there is if we quit the... You can't see it right now, but there's a life med just to the right before the boss fight starts. So if you do a barrel roll correctly, you can grab the life medicine, and the cutscene will then be triggered. But I'm just going to let myself heal a bit further first of all. That's a few people watching. That's pretty cool. So, Wimpy, how did you found it when you fought the pain? Did you find that a particularly difficult boss? So, health is pretty good now. I'm just going to let it heal a little bit more. You outgunned him and then until you won. Fair enough. If false works, then false works. So my health is still a little bit to go, but if you look at the health bar, it's gradually increasing. What we'll do, we will take the suppressor is off. That's fine. So I will be moving in a minute, guys. I'm just waiting for my health to increase. That'll do. Let's do it. So if we're very careful here, just the right, just before the cutscene triggers, you see that? It's life med. Got it, just like that. So now if I use the bug juice, that should protect me. Maybe not. Yeah, those are different kind of fires. I'm not sure what they do. Can't really see anything. Oh god. Oh no 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 no! Get off. It keeps doing the same attack, it's really annoying. Okay, second phase coming up now. Now he's going to unleash the bullet bees. So we're going to go over to this little island now. Let's get the Hornet thing I want. Where is it? And watch what the bugs do. They're changing the Hornet. They're changing it to something else. What could it be? Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Turn. See, if I get a headshot, I could do a bit more damage, but it's hard to hit him. Nice try. I knew exactly what he was about to do. Nearly done. Gone. See? Just like that. Not that difficult. You use the torch to get the bees off me. Does it maybe work? I've never tried that myself. So now that he's gone, if you look over there, you'll see two things. One of them is a camo that he's left, and the other one is, do you remember that the hornets, the hornet's nest is one I shot down earlier, and you saw the Payne's hornets were sort of attacking that hornet nest, and it transformed it into something else. So we're going to go and get both back. So to get the camo, you have to go up here, and then you have to dive roll across like that, and you then fall down in the water like an idiot, and you have to go all the way back round again and climb up. Oh, by the way, if you're low on food, just throw a grenade and you'll get loads of fish. But I think we're okay on food, so let's try that again. See if I can get it right this time. Okay, so we have a RPH hive. So it's a, I can't think what it's called. It's a, let's go into the food. I'll show you what it says. Hive of the Payne hornets. So it's just a nice bit of food. Tastes really nice, but it's just another bit of food you can collect. And I've got a uniform, the hornet stripe. Now, if you wear this, then the hornets won't damage you when they attack you. The bullets bees still do, but yeah, so that's a really cool outfit. Right, so let's move on. Let's just put the splitter one back on for now. But yeah, if you wanted to say, I don't know, let's if you want to get some fish, we can get a grenade and just to coin a phrase from the Hornet, from the Payne, bombs away. Get loads of them. As you can see, I've already got tons of food. And off we go. There's so many things you can collect. R.I.P. fish, yeah. So this section is pretty straightforward. And at this point, because of what's coming up, it's always good to try and make sure that you've got lots of ammunition. I mean, I've got plenty really, so I'm good. But we'll go through that section underwater in a minute where I'll put the croc cap on so you can see how effective it is. Now, if you look to the left here, there's a little pear on the ground there. I need to go a bit further, don't I, till I get that little section. There's a little hole there, which is just like, okay, kind of pointless, but... So if you look to the left here, you can see there are, it looks like there's little weapons, but if you look more closely, you'll realise that they are traps. Oh god. There you go. The rest are fine though. There's bats there. There's something else you can eat bats as well. Ah, easily done, isn't it? You get near enough and kaboom. Right, so in terms of food, if we get too much food, you just have to get rid of some. Just dispose, because I want to create room for more. We've got 2 Hive of the Pains hornets. How come we got 2? I only threw 1 hornet's nest. You're not supposed to have 2, you're only supposed to have 1. But I'm not going to complain, but okay. Now the reason I got rid of some because we got those glowing mushrooms coming up. Now these are really useful because they restore your battery when you eat them. They're also food, so they will replenish your stamina, but they also restore your battery, so well worth getting. Okay, so we're now going to put the water outfit, and we're also going to put the crop cap on. I assume I've still got it. Yeah, there we go. Now, when I go onto the enemies and they start searching water, they shouldn't even make a noise because I'll look like a normal crocodile to them. Now you see this area where I am now. If I come back to this area later after I've gone and seen Granning, you know, in the little research facility, you'll find a water face paint here, but it only appears later, not right now. You can see there's another frog over there as well. So let's see if the guy spots me, shall we? See if he calls for an alert phase. See? Not even a word. So that is a very, very useful item. Now, I don't know if Wimpy knows this, but if you go to the left here, there's like a dead end. Is that another area? It's a dead end. Now, if you go there, you can get the SVD, the one that you got before you fight the end. You can get it earlier in the game. But it's there for a specific reason, which I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to spoil it because I've spoiled enough. So we're going to keep the water outfit on for the moment. And I remember Wimpy, quite understandably, had quite a bit of trouble with this next section. Let's see how we get on. Right, let's he's going to go down. I think I need a better outfit to protect me. Don't think there is one actually. There's another guy there.
What's wrong?
Gotcha. Oh, look at that. One shot. See, there's even items in the water if you look using the thermal. There's all sorts you can get. Anyway, so we took them all out. No problem at all. But yeah, so best to stay back. The water camo seems to be reasonably effective. And now we've got the place to ourselves. And you could be really mean. You could actually get hold of the guard and just throw them in the water. That would eliminate them permanently. And we've got the night vision goggles here. Now, I've used quite a lot of MK ammunition, but I was able to get some more, so we're fully stocked up. Now, there's a lovely spider there. They poison you, but Snake can eat them as well. Yes, they drown if you put them in the water, Wimpy, I'm afraid. You even hear a little goggling noise as you throw them in. So if you're really sick, you can do that. But what we're going to do now, again, because we haven't got many outfits, we're going to put the splitter outfit on. It's kind of the best one in this next area that we're going into. And where is it? There's the MK. So the best technique, I should say, couldn't get the word out, is not to rush and just crawl your way through. Now you see there's two guards there. If I shoot the first one, the other guard, it will alert them. So that's why you have to be careful. See that?
Huh? The enemy is close by. Huh? Footsteps.
I don't know how you said footsteps. I'm just crawling, so there shouldn't be any.
Footsteps.
Gotta go. No problem at all, Wimpy. And no, I appreciate that. No, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, he's down. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing this. But anyway, good luck if you're streaming something. Good luck. So, what are you going to stream, Wimpy? By the way, I should. You can't do MGS4 at the moment, can you? Or are you going straight into MGS4? There's one more guard here. That's why I'm still crawling at the moment. It'll be sleeping soon. And he's down. So there is a Face Desert camo there. And I'm also going to get something on it which Wimpy would like. If he was still watching, he'd quite like, because there's a suppressor you can get. If you go here, hang over the wrong way. The other side, west. If you do that, and you get the suppressor. And we're going to go in here, get some food and stuff. Mousetrap as well. Now this next area, there's no enemies in it. There's a few traps and stuff that can catch you out, but it's this is the area where we fight a boss in a little while, and it is worth. What I do, I'm going to get some poisonous animals and some poisonous plants because it comes in handy with the boss. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of some food. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to pick up that poison. Oh, it's the wrong type of frog. That's the is that right? I didn't, you know, it doesn't matter. So if we take this poisonous food, which is exactly what we want. It's like poisonous mushrooms. So we're gonna switch to the leaf camo. We are very stealthily going to crawl along. There's a dog and guards there. If I had better camo, I'd happily scroll past, but you can see it's not great cover. Hello, welcome to the stream. There's snakes there. Let's take out the fence. Now what we have to do now, we have to infiltrate the building. Now most people go to the right there and go through the door, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do it slightly differently. This is a little shortcut we're going to do. So we need to infiltrate the area because we want to find Granin. He's in the building somewhere. But what we're going to do, we're going to reveal ourselves to the enemy. You may think this is mad because effectively you think, well, I'm going to create an alert phase. Put the scientist outfit on, face paint off, and what we're going to do is this.
Running away.
As soon as the enemy spots you, don't move. If you move, you will trigger an alert phase.
You're not getting away. Get back to work.
So they just assume Snake works in the area, and they put him in one of the areas, and off we go. There's lots of things you can collect in this area. Now, as long as you don't do anything stupid, the guards won't suspect you because you're dressed as a scientist. But if you bump into another scientist, that will cause an alert phase straight away. So the other scientists are not fooled, even though the guards are fooled. And I've gone back. No, I didn't want to do that. So if I put the old camera on, the fixed camera, that way I can't make that mistake again. So we're going to go, first of all, we're going to go up. Ooh. You can't open this door, so you just got to kick it down. Flyer uniform. And there is a suppressor. So just guard coming through. Just let him go through. Don't try to aggravate him. We're going to go around here. There's some lots of food and stuff in there. Large Cameron, why won't I play Sonic anymore? I play Sonic games all the time, but I play other games, not just Sonic. But if you have a suggestion, a Sonic game you'd like to play, then let me know. Let's try that again. He just spotted me, so I'm not going to move. That's fine, that's good. when I played Sonic Mania the other day, didn't I? A few days ago, I live streamed that. So yeah, I do play Sonic games. But if there's any one you'd like to play, let me know. I'm happy to consider playing it. What I always do here, I go in here and I get the Sig Spray, which is a really useful thing. Now, I like the Sonic CD animation you made 7 years ago. Animation I made 7 years ago. I didn't make any animation. Did you mean playthrough? I did. So I've equipped the cigar spray. I say, looks like it's good. It does this. Knocks them out. There's a handkerchief. That's none, isn't it? Because I sprayed it, but it didn't work straight away. Anyway, it's done. Now we can go and meet Granin.
You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
You read it 7 years ago, the Sonic CD. Are you talking about the Sonic CD Tales playthrough?
Why are
Something.
you helping me?
Unlike...
Right, now, if we put the... Now, there's scientists here, you've got to try and knock him out. Okay, that wasn't very stealthy of me, but I knocked them all out, so it's done. Yeah, I'm very fair, but no, I didn't make any animation. I've done that playthroughs of Sonic CD, but some which are quite popular. Right, so if I'm just trying to think what I want to do now. If I go this way, because we want to escape now, there is a face paint around here. So basically, I mean, that scientist there, I mean, sometimes you can get, when you're leaning over the top of that little barrier, sometimes it does hit him, but as you can see, if you try and sneak past him, he can tell straight away that Snake is, not really a scientist. So I think he just has to wait for him to get up and then move. But anyway, that's another face paint we've got. So let's get some food.
Not too
bad. What will I do if I take a break from making video or live stream? I don't know. Well, I have a job, so there's other things I do. But no, I haven't really live streamed in ages, so I just got back into live streaming, if I'm being honest. So it's, right, we're going to change the camouflage back to the leaf camo. There's much better camos. There's like a DPM and a flexing camo, which have a much better cover, but you need to beat the game first before you can get those camos, or either beat the game, or when you start a new game, you just say you select the I like MGS3 option, and you get those camos straight away. So let's take him out as well. There might be guards down there as well. I think there is one actually. There's a little hole here we're going to go through. And that you can see just to the right there is a suppressor. Absolutely worth picking up. Well, yesterday I did a live stream, or yesterday or Friday I did a live stream of Sonic Mania Plus Encore mode. Now, I did Encore mode yesterday, and then 2 days before that I did Mania mode. So I've already played Mania, to be honest. You can check out the live stream if you want that I did a few days ago. So I'm happy to do it, but not right away, as I've just done a live stream of Sonic Mania. So boss time coming up, and remember I'm going for non-lethal takedowns. So I will take out the next boss non-lethally, just with train ammunition. Okay, so the first thing you do when the boss starts, you've been poisoned and you've been shot with an arrow. So the first thing you do is you want to cure yourself. So get the serum and get the arrow out. Do you have sometimes no idea to make videos before? I don't know what you mean by that. Now you need the thermal goggles, so otherwise you can't see him because he's basically almost invisible.
What are you looking at?
So what we're going to do now, we're going to get the poisonous stuff we've got. Poisonous food. Going to need some more, I think. He's getting hungry now. That's why we're going to feed him the poison.
It's poison! Poison!
Now he's getting poisoned because he's eating the food. Poisoned food.
Poison!
Gotcha.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
You're talking about the Sonic Boom, the tool-assisted speedrun, aren't you? The hack. Right, so as we defeated the Fear non-lethally, there's a camo we can get. Very useful one, the Spider camo, which is it's awesome because it's got a really high camo rating. It's got like 70 camo, but there's a slight, because that's so generous, it makes it quite a bit easier. There's a little bit of a negative effect. It drains your stamina very, very quickly. We've got to go back in this room again. Yeah, all the enemies that we knocked out before are awake again. So what we're going to do Yeah, let's get it. So there's the spider camo. That's what we got from the fear. You look at my camo, it's 80.
What's wrong?
So he didn't even spot me. Wow. Yeah, or Sonic 2, yeah. That suppressor is back. And that's it. So if you look at my stamina, it's gone way down. So now that we're clear, I'm going to put the leaf camo back on. And we are going to get some food because we desperately need it. All good. Have I ever got the Foxhound rank? It's been a long time since I've got that, but I have got it, yes. I have got that before. And I've got the Foxhound rank, which you can only get on either Extreme Mode or European Extreme Mode. You probably can tell that I've done that before because you can see I'm going through the levels quite quickly. I've got good knowledge. There's only a couple of areas where I've obviously had alerts. So I'm pretty good at this game. If you'd want me to upload a playthrough of trying to get a rank like that, I'm happy to try. We're a bit low on ammunition at the moment. What do I love in most Sonic games? Momentum physics. The 2D pixel art games are amazing. I'd love it if they were to bring momentum physics into the 3D games, but they never do. It's just, it's just a boost formula, or it's just really awkward gameplay. So I'd like to see that. I mean, I think momentum physics is just, I think what's so well in 3D. So I'd like to see that return. Because gameplay where the physics feel natural, and but I love my 2D Sonic games. Well, I love the classics, but I also, I do like the 3D Sonic games as well, but they definitely could be better. Yeah, I've got the highest rank in the Big Boss rank in the MGS1, MGS2 on both Extreme and European Extreme. I've got the Big Boss or Foxhound ranking, whatever it is, on MGS4 as well. And I've got all the S ranks on MGS5 and Peace Walker. Maybe not, I don't think I've done every single mission in Peace Walker, to be fair. Those ones are. So maybe that's a bit of a lie about Peace Walker. But all the other games that I've MGS games, I've got the highest possible ranking. I've hardly got any ammunition now. Now I know if I take the route to the right, you can get an M63, but I'm not going to do that. You can get it later in the game, actually. Supersonic is cool. I prefer Hypersonic, to be honest. I know Hypersonic is, doesn't appear very much because Sega just don't want to bring Hypersonic back, bless them. But Super is pretty cool. So I want to shake down that enemy to see if he's got any more MK ammunition, but I'm concerned there'll be other enemies that will see me. That's not the ammunition I want. Oh well. Let's just go. Let's start the fight with the end. What's the hardest ranking among MGS games in your opinion? I think it's, yeah, I agree. It's Metal Gear Solid 2, Big Boss rank. That is brutal. You know, there's some of the requirements. Narration, you know, it's 8 saves. That is so brutal. You can only like fire a weapon like it's like 700 times. Things like that. Really, really tough. Dark Sonic. Remind me where Dark Sonic's from. Right, so we're starting the fight with the end. This is going to be a non-lethal takedown at the end. I wish I had more ammunition right now. I don't. But there is the warehouse, the little storage house where we can get some more ammunition. Come on, Snake, you can do it. There he is. There's the warehouse. Now we've trained, so we haven't killed it, but we've trained this bird. It's a parrot, and it's the Ends parrot. So I'm not going to kill it, but I've caught it. We've got the SVD. We've also got some more ammunition. Now we've got to go after the End. So let's do that. We've got the mousetrap equipped. Well, I'm going to place the mousetraps as well in a minute. So obviously we don't exactly know which way the End has gone, but the telltale is you can see his footprints, which is why I've got the thermal goggles on. So I'm going to place some mousetraps. I'm trying to capture a specific item, which is why I've placed them. So just have a quick look. Is the no. So what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the south entrance first of all, but we're higher up now. So I'm hoping the End has gone west. We'll soon find out. So we're going to equip the AP sensor. There he is, yeah. Can you see that in the bush? You see his head? Now, what we're going to do, where's the other bosses? If you defeat them non-lethally, you get a camo. It's slightly different with the End, and I'm going to show you how you get the camo. So we want to sneak up to him, and we're going to hold him up.
Freeze.
So what you do, aim at his head.
I don't think so.
Aim it away, move it away, do it again, third time. So release the camo now. Now he's going to get up in a minute, so I'm going to hit him.
Fight like a man.
So we've got a moss, and the moss is really good because moss will regenerate your I think it regenerates your stamina. It's got quite a good cover. I'll put the moss on right now, actually, just to show you guys. The moss. The End's camo. Now, we want to equip the thermal goggles because you know he's around here somewhere. This is dangerous territory now because he's there somewhere. Oh, he's there. He's there, can you see him? You see him running. Where's he going?
Try this on.
Oh, he's so fast. He's 100 years old and he can run superbly quick. Now he's gone there. Now we're not going to go that way. We're going to go up and then left. So we've got his stamina down to about 50%. It's going good so far. Now, if you're going for like a Fox down the highest ranking playthrough, you've got plenty of time to play with. You've got 5 hours. You have to beat the game in under 5 hours, which is plenty. Oh, I didn't realise he'd be there, but
Try this on for size.
he's so. He's out of breath now. So let's just stop for a sec. Have you ever encountered the bug where torch replenishes your stamina while moss camo is on? I've seen it in my playthrough, but I've never even heard that, to be honest. That's quite useful if it does. See, look at my camo. It's 100%. I can't be seen at all. That is amazing camouflage. Right, he's got me, so I'm gonna remove the dart. In fact, I will eat something as well because my stamina is reduced by about 25%.
What can I say?
But yeah, no, I've not heard of that bug before. That's... So he's gone that way. That's where we're going as well. He is... I was going to go and find those traps, but let's be patient. So he might be up there in the corner. But he probably won't spot me because I've got 95% camouflage. Check the map. Where am I on the map? Yeah, that makes sense. There he's there.
it.
Damn it. Thought I'd get him. Oh. So he's gone that way. Okay, well, before we do that, let's, I want to try and see if, do you know, I didn't even realise we were back here. I thought we were north, we're in the south area. Got one piece of ammunition left, not good. Rabbit. Rabbit. I was trying to get that Chuchinoko. Let's try again, shall we? Let's just place the mouse traps again. There he is. Look, can you see him? I can see him. Got no ammunition left, but if I could just hit him, you know, just roll into him or something.
I've got a present for you.
Oh, damn it. I've only had ammunition. I'm hoping he'll get tired soon and just... Gotcha. There you go. That's it. That's him done. So, let's get the Mosin Nagant, or however you pronounce it. So I'm just going to have to see, I'm just going to check those traps again, see if we got anything good in them. Before we go. If you haven't caught the Chuchinoko, no big deal. It's definitely the right place. I'll just patch the tractor a bit further forward to the north. They're definitely there because you could hear the noise. They must be here somewhere. That's going to really bug me now because I don't know where I place the traps. Oh, here we go. What have we got? Birdie. There we are, got it. Chuchinoko. Perfect. No, we want to keep the ends parrot. I'm not going to kill it. So there's the Tsuchinoko. Now let's call paramedic.
Snake, you caught a Tsuchinoko.
What? Is it true, Snake?
Yeah.
Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear?
In terms of what it does, I mean, it gives you like a special ranking if you finish the stage with it alive. That's pretty cool, huh? Right, let's go now. I think we spent enough time in this area. Now, apparently this Tsuchinoko, or however you pronounce it, because I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, is supposed to be kind of like a mythical creature, like a mythical, like snake kind of thing in Japan. Where am I going? I'm going up here. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Now we're going for the legendary endless climb up the ladder. Now what you should find, because I'm wearing the moss camo, my stamina should replenish now whilst I'm climbing. So you can see it's about 25% drained, but it should now replenish. I think it won't replenish my stamina. Oh, it is. Even while I'm climbing, it's slowly replenishing. Because he knows that this is quite boring having to climb the ladder, that's why the Snake Eater music's playing in the background. So I'm happy to keep playing for the moment. I've been streaming for just shy of 2 hours. Still a long way to go to beat the game. Might do it in 2 parts, might be better, but we'll keep going for now. Snake Eater. So I'm just going to wait for it to finish. It just takes a while, doesn't it? It's replenishing my stamina, but it's taking a while. In fact, you know, let's just get on with it. So I'm going to quit the animal camo. That's what we got from when we defeated Ocelot. Let's equip the MK. We got no ammunition. Oh, gold. I forgot about that. Ah, that's going to make this area a bit tricky, that we haven't got any ammunition, so we'll go for it anyway. So, this animal camouflage is perfect in this kind of desert, rocky kind of area. So when we lie flat on the ground, you'll see that the camo is 95%. Or 90% when you're moving, 95% when you're stationary, which is basically perfect. It basically means they're not going to spot you. There are some guards. There's a guard right up the top there. But top tip: if you're gonna go for a non-stealth play, a non-kill playthrough, you need to make sure you've got ammunition. So I should have made sure, because I think if I'd gone back to the little warehouse, I reckon there would have been some MK ammunition in there again. There's a guard there. You can see it with the track thermal. There's one there as well. There's even a vulture there. We can take out the vulture if we want. If we get the M1911A1, and if we just go, we get the vulture. There is some MK ammunition nearby, thankfully. Sonic the Hedgehog. Well said. Towers player 2, eh? So that guard is heading back, that's fine. It's tempting to get up to start walking, but I'm not going to do that, because you never know. That guard up there might be able to see me. I don't know. So, if we go under this little rock bit here, there is some MK ammunition. Right there, so that's a relief. There's one more guard to avoid. Well, that's to avoid. I can trank him if I want, but there's a guard over there as well, so if I get up start running he might spot me. No, he didn't, that's fine. Okay, cool. So, on to the next area. The next area is tricky as well. How what? Right, so now we haven't tranked every single guard, so we can't just run all the way up now, but we've taken down 2 of them. Metal Gear, no. Metal Sonic, yes, I quite agree. Metal Gear Sonic. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Got a sort of gun turret there we could use to destroy the chopper if we really wanted to. Right, we need to crouch now. For good reason, because there's a guard there. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's just like a bandage. That's fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to go up here and along here. There's some more guards. What you don't do is what I did there. It's a mistake. Oh, and that was even more. I nearly fell to my death there. So that was a mistake. So now they're taking the mickey. Well, Yes, there's someone else there now. See, ideally, it'd be nice to enter the next world without a caution phase, but that's not going to happen. So we're just going to have to manage the way around it. Just means there's going to be a few more guards, maybe, and I have to be more alert. There's a guard up there as well. You don't have to train him. As you can see, I haven't got much ammunition left now, so maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Let's just see how we get on. There's a little warehouse there. I could have a quick look in there, see what we can find. Let's get the AP sensor, which warns us if there's an enemy nearby. I thought I hit him, so hopefully it would knock him out. Yeah, it worked! Crikey. And the only reason why it didn't spot me is because my camo was so strong. How lucky was I, guys? Wow. Not set up an alert phase. Yeah, got some MK bullets. That is perfect. Just what I wanted. Some MK ammunition. Got a lot, actually. Whew. Obviously, it's much better. If you enter this area without the caution phase, then you're... much more likely to have a nice, quieter, quicker sneaking time. But again, just keep crawling. It's too risky if you start running. There are lots of guards around, so. There's a guard nearby, but we don't know exactly. Oh, there's one there. So far so good. Still haven't died yet in this playthrough, which is good. I've had quite a few alert phases, but I haven't died yet. And I haven't killed anyone yet, so it's all been non-lethal takedowns. So even now, there still could be a guard watching. There probably isn't, but that's why I'm just being ultra careful.
Do you know where exactly?
And that's where we're heading to. Grozny Grad. Let's get some noodles. What else is there? There's a spider there. Yeah, we don't want to touch that. We get poisoned. What's under there? Anything good? Okay, so there's a little door we need to go in, a little bit south from here, but before we do that, there is a guard very nearby. So he spotted me, but we're fine. Right, safe now. So the next boss is coming up. Now, whereas it's quite easy to the previous bosses with the end and the fear and the pain, there's generally a good technique you can do to set those bosses down. Whereas I suppose you could argue, well, I was improvising an awful lot against the end, but with the fear, it's a lot of improvising really. There's no easy way to take him down, so it's a bit trickier. So what we'll do, we're just going to throw a grenade at this barrel. So I probably could just blow it up with a weapon, but anyway. And that's a stun grenade. I see I've got some more stun grenade ammunition though, that's good. Let's just pick up the grenade and kaboom. There's something that's quite cool here. Actually, no, never mind. So, let's yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really use at the moment. Let's, in fact, let's put the dark camo on because it might help disguise us a little bit because it's a very dark arena we're about to go into. It could be coming from left to the right. Oh, he's coming from there.
Damn it!
Oh. No, he's landed right in front of me. It's just you can land anywhere basically, so it happens. Didn't really want that to happen, but anyway, let's get the ointment, bandage. Just eat a little bit of food. Could have done with a bit more health if I'm being honest. Right, if you get set alight, just switch to a different camo. Let's set the fire straight away. That's what I was going to ask him. Where is he? I'm not making it easy for myself. Right, let's
Show yourself! Eat flame!
put some of these flames up by bursting the water pipes.
Fire! Quit fooling around!
He's nearly down. Got him! Down. Yes. Whew. So, your reward for beating him is the non-lethally, is the fire uniform. Now the fire camo basically means you can't get you know when your health gets red damage, you know when you've got like you know something's broken, that kind of thing. You can't get any sort of red health damage, so it makes that fight a little bit easier against the fear. Especially, it's handy, especially in extreme mode. Okay, on we go. We can get through this section a bit easier by just equipping the spider camo. That gives me very high camo index, but at the cost of my stamina will drain very quickly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep on the spider camo for the moment. I'm just going to get some food to replenish my off.
Damn good.
That will do nicely. So now that we're inside, we need to equip the scientist outfit again. We're also going to, in fact, we better eat some food. Very tasty. Right, then we're going to equip the SIG spray. Go up here. And we're going to wait for the lovely Rykov. Again, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So we're going to knock this guy out first. Rykov should appear very soon. Looks just like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. It's just going to come out the door any minute. Hope he does. There he goes. So we're distracting him. Because he's not taking the guard. We're now going to knock him out. Now we're going to drag him to the section just to the left here. Now, you don't have to train him. You can kill him as long as no guards see you drag his body to this area. That's fine. But that's I'm not killing anyone. I'm training them in this playthrough. I mean, I could put our disguise on. Uniform disguise. There's a section come up here where you just have to let play out. It's like a few minutes. You can't skip it, unfortunately. So we will have to let it play out. What did Kojima mean by this? Oh, it's a reference, isn't it, to Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2? Because a lot of people didn't like Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2, so he started to create this character Rykov. He's got no relation to Raiden whatsoever, but he's just a character that you need to impersonate. So we're just hiding him in the locker so that no one finds out. Anyways, that's why there's a little section here we had to skip. You can't skip. It's only like a minute or two long.
Sir.
The Shagohod was originally a completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one. So you see, it's already too late. All I wanted to do was build space rockets.
Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you?
Yeah, you're right, making Volgan... making him Volgan's lover is a bit of a weird choice.
tough one. But even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
Ah, right, yummy. So first of all, let's get this transmitter out me and this fake death pill. The one thing I like doing, it takes a bit longer, you have to be a bit patient instead of busting up straight away, but this is what I like doing. We're going to get the food and we're going to chuck it straight back at the guard.
Huh?
And then we're going to do it 2 more times and then a cutscene will trigger. Can you guess what I'm going to do? He's picked up and ate it. What is my favourite game? I have to admit, I mean, my two favourites. My absolute favourite is Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation 1. My second favourite is this game, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I think probably the general consensus is that MGS3 is the best, but I just prefer MGS1 purely because of the story and the atmosphere, and the boss is an MGS1. It's amazing, but both games are brilliant. But I do think MGS1 is the best, just ahead of Metal Gear Solid 3. How about yourselves? Kenya, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name or whatever. What is your favourite Metal Gear Solid game? But yeah, definitely Metal Gear Solid 1, then 3, then probably Ground Zeroes. Either that or Peace Walker for me. Yeah, but what about you guys? What are your favourite Metal Gear Solid games? So we're now going to throw the second thing back to him, and when he gives me a third piece of food and we throw it back, that will then trigger a cutscene. And now I know I'm skipping 99% of the cutscenes in this playthrough, but I'll let the one that plays, I'll let it play out. But yeah, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1, that game that's a really special game. You know, it's I know it's a game that was made, it's coming out, about 25 years ago, but and yours is Sons of Liberty. I love the story and that weird fever dream atmosphere. I know what you mean, it is an interesting game. See, I remember when Kojima said when he made Metal Gear Solid 2, he intentionally added some boring bits to it, boring gameplay areas, boring cutscenes. It's really, a lot of it, MGS2, it's designed in such a way as if you've never played the game before. When you're playing with Raiden, you're just like, it is a bit tedious, but it is an amazing story. The bosses are really, really good, and that legendary cutscene between the AI Colonel and Raiden, we all know that was amazing. So it's a game that I've played many, many times before, and I know inside out. But it's really good, but it's got too many boring bits. That's why I'd only knock MGS2 down a little bit. But I'd say MGS2 is probably maybe my fourth favourite Metal Gear game. So this is the cutscene. You have to have had the the cigar spray previously.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. Before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
This is when the legendary Johnny starts.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family.
Anyway, the point of this cutscene, he gives you back the sig spray, which you can use to train him straight away and then get out the cell.
Not as rough as you have it, though.
I replayed MGS2 this morning, funny enough.
Here.
Just ran through the game in normal mode in about 2.5 hours.
When the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it.
Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you.
If you don't pick up the sig spray before, this cutscene never triggers, so he'll keep offering you like, I think he offers you up to 3 amounts of food, then he won't offer you any more. Now that this cutscene's done, he will then offer me those 3 bits of food again. But yeah, you just basically, this cutscene never triggers if you haven't got the sig spray before. So what we're going to do, when he comes to us, we're going to knock him out. Here he comes. And because we've knocked him out, it just gives us a little bit of time to explore if we want.
Time to eat.
There we go. So we now do that frequency 144.75. Oh, wrong one. So we're going to get the camera, which is there, and just to see, no, this is where we were. This is where we were tortured. And there's a poster of a girl, typical Kojima. Always had posters of girls to games as a joke, and I was too long because the guy woke up. That's my own fault. So, see, I spent too long there, so my mistake. Let's just go. Come on, Snake. That was a big oops. So even though you can knock him out with the sig spray, it doesn't last very long. They didn't even spot me. We're good. Yeah, so best thing to do, if you get the sig spray, train the guy, get the camera, get out of there, because you haven't got much time. Again, I haven't played MGS3 in a while, so I'm still learning all the timings and stuff. So there is life med, so we're going to get that. You can save a few seconds, you can do that. And that. Now, because we have trained everyone we've fought, we've not killed a single guard, it's going to make the boss battle with the Sorrow very, very quick. The only thing that slightly delays it, which is that if you've killed any fish, and I did use a grenade to cut the fish, so that might slow the boss battle down a fraction, but it's nothing to worry about. one thing that I like about this game is the highest ranking, the Foxhound ranking, is a bit easier than the one in MGS2 because even though MGS3 is a longer game, the game gives you 5 hours, whereas MGS2 you get 3, and you can beat this game in under 4 on extreme mode. I think I once did it like 3 hours 50 on European Extreme when I got the highest ranking. So it's very generous in time. It's also generous in stage because I think stage you can do about 25. So even though sometimes you might feel like you're spending a long time in sections, you do actually have quite a lot of time to spare. So if you're spending, maybe a bit too long against some boss fights, against the end, feel that can take a long time. Don't panic too much. Anyway, so now this is the Sorrow boss. Now we all know the very quick way to end this is just to get out the handkerchief and use it on yourself 3 times. 3 uses, Snake passes out, and then you can revive him. But we're going to do this anyway because we want the camo. You need to complete the whole boss section to get the I can't remember what camo it is, but it eliminates footsteps. So there's the first boss, and I didn't take the boss out lethally. It was non-lethal. I'm trying to think what the camo is now. Can't think of it. But I highly recommend you do pick up the Sig Spray because it does make things a lot easier, especially in the buildings. When you can train soldiers. Right, now I must remember when we get to the next section, because I captured the Tsuchinoko and the parrot, they'll be there and I'll collect them again. This is the end. It shows the bird there, but we never killed the bird, the parrot, I mean. That's how I chanked it. He's impressed. Oh, he's impressed. See, there's lots of fish there, but often I think there's fish there even if you haven't killed any fish, they just appear. Anyway, that's the Fury, the last boss we fought. And then the boss literally will end in about 30 seconds, so it's pretty short. But it all depends. If you've killed like 200 soldiers, this boss goes on a long time. I haven't really streamed that often, to be honest. It's only recently because I got a bit of time off sort of work. I've just been streaming a bit more. I'd stream during the evening. So now we just use the revival pill. But I've been streaming, quite a little bit more recently. Maybe every couple of days. But I certainly know, I've played the Metal Gear games many times before, in years ago. So I got I played them on like at PS4, PS3. I got the Master Collection, which I'm very happy with, and I'm looking forward to the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta remake when it comes out in August. I will 100% live stream my first playthrough of that game when it comes out. Really looking forward to it. And then obviously looking forward to the Master Collection Volume 2, whatever that will whatever that will contain. I wouldn't say I'm not like a Metal Gear Pro or anything like that, but I know these games pretty well. I've got the highest rank in each game multiple times, so I know what I'm doing. So the parrot and the Tsuchinoko is here, and we can get the Tsuchinoko because we've got the Sig Spray. There it is there. See that? This is what we caught back in the place where we fought the end. So this is that mythical snake. If you want to get the Tsuchinoko ranking, you have to finish the game with it alive, so I mustn't eat it. There's also the parrot, but if we try and get the parrot, it will fly away. But we'll come back and get the parrot in a minute. I do have a Twitch channel, but honestly, I've only got like one subscriber. I don't really use Twitch much, so I should really do Twitch because I know Twitch is a better streaming service than YouTube. Or at least you're probably going to get more followers. I've had previous Twitch accounts before, but I've only had a few followers on that anyway. I've saved it. I wasn't going to save it anyway. No biggie. Yeah, so no, it's not always there. No, basically what happens is you can only get the Tsuchinoko. It's in the area where you fight the end, or just before the end. There's an area you can get it. If you don't get it in the area where you can fight the end, it will not appear there, like we just saw it. But if you did capture it in the area where you fought the end, and you mustn't kill it, you mustn't eat it, you have to trank it and keep it alive. Then after Snake's been tortured and you come back to this area we've just been in, it appears there. So in other words, you have to capture it alive before for it to reappear to get you a chance to capture it again. If that makes sense? Hopefully I'm making sense.
Get the data on the Shagohod Sokolov.
Yeah. That's the mission.
Do I play Final Fantasy games? No. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII before, but I haven't ever played those games. I'm not averse to playing them or anything, but I haven't. I know there's like a sort of remake of the seventh one out. You know, isn't that like the most popular? Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So it's the same with the parrot. The end's parrot. You can trank it when you fight the end, and as long as you keep it alive after you've been tortured and your gear's taken away, the parrot then appears back. And we're going to go and get the parrot now, and I'll show you where it is. So let's remove the fault. Let's get the MK back. Survival knife. We're going to need the C3 in a minute. Have I got any? Let's have a look at the other thing. What about cardboard boxes? I've got any of those? Because I think we're going to need the cardboard box A. Yeah, we are. I think that's what I need. Anything else? Don't need a cigar for now. Right, so first things first, let's go back and get, now of course, because we've been captured, we haven't got much food now. So we've still got the Tsuchinoko but we've got a vampire bat, that's it. So we want to get some more food, so we're going to go back to this area. And we're going to trank the bird, because the parrot is literally right near where the Tsuchinoko is, it's just on the A tree. You can hear it there. There, you can see it? There. Right there. Now you don't get any reward for just bringing the bird, the end's parrot home. But if you want to get the ranking for getting all plants and all types of animal, you will need to get the end's parrot, and you will need to pick him up again here. So there we go. Now there's a face paint down in the water there, and also there's fish. So we need some food. So let's get some food. Let's get a grenade. Put the single action army away. We don't need that right now. And let's get the grenade and throw. Always turn away when you throw the grenade, otherwise you get slightly blinded temporarily. Oh, I didn't mean to throw the grenade again. Anyway, so there's the fish. I know the fish doesn't increase your stamina that much, but there's quite a lot of them. Kabuki. So we're gonna equip the. Let's equip that face paint. There you go. That's the one we just picked up. In fact, let's keep the splitter on. I think what I'm going to do when we get to the next section where there's. Let's get some more. Didn't realise there was more. If I could find them. They've probably disappeared now because it took too long to get them. Anyway, let's go. So yeah, this is, if I was playing, for example, in extreme mode, I would do this because you need food. I like getting the parrot and the Tsuchinoko. You've got time to do it. If you just bear with me one sec. 1 second. Right, on we go. So there is a cobbled box, I think, somewhere down here. There's a rat there. That's a suppressor. Okay. Now you do have. It's worth getting this glow mushroom because of it recharges your battery. So I get that. I love how detailed this game is. I mean, it's really, really big, but all the areas, there's lots you can collect and stuff. Now, this cobbled box B, if you use this, then it takes you straight to the hangar where obviously where the Shagohod is. But if you do that, then you won't have the maintenance outfit which you can disguise yourself with, which is why I'm going to use a cobbled box A. I'm going to go to the truck, put cobbled box A on, and it will take me straight to the area where the lockers are, so I can get the maintenance outfit. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to put the spider camo on. They shouldn't spot me. They might actually see me in extreme mode. See. And I mean, I could just go that way and go straight into the building, but I just thought I'd show you guys how the cobbled box, how you can get transported to different areas. So if what we'll do, we're going to put the scientist's outfit on. We're going to eat some food. Is the final fight called Big Boss? Can't remember. Not played the game yet. The final fights aren't given any names. I see what you mean now. The final fight is against the boss, the character, the boss. So if we now equip the cobbled box A, and just wait. There you go. And we're now going to get transported somewhere. So yeah, the final fight in this game is against the boss.
Weapons Lab East Wing.
Not counting the little bit of Russian roulette you get to do after. So in Metal Gear Solid 1, you could also there were like lorries, and if you put on a cardboard box, you could be transported to a different area in that game as well. So here we are. I think we're just going to go. Let's go down here. Now I'm not sure which locker the maintenance uniform is in, but we'll find out soon enough. This one maybe? No, but it had a suppressor in it, that's cool. Ah, that's where we hid Rykov, so obviously he's escaped now. We got the sneaking uniform, very, very useful. I'd forgot it was here, so that's obviously a picture of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. But yeah, the sneaking uniform is really good. I think it does protect you a bit more. You know, you take less damage from gunfire, I think. Anyway, we've got the maintenance outfit now. There we go. Now, similar to how wearing the scientist doesn't protect you from, it stops officers from knowing who you really are, but it doesn't fool the other scientists. In this area, wearing your maintenance outfit fools the guards, but it doesn't fool the other maintenance workers. So you do have to be careful.
The completed Phase 2 Shagohod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be masked.
So we've got the Sig Spray again. I'm going to trank this guy. Then we can place the C3. Don't run around holding the C3 because otherwise the guards will raise an alert and it will end. You get like an instant game over. It also is a good idea to place the C3 out of sight because if they spot that you've placed it, then you're in trouble as well. Oh, no, I don't want to place it there. Let's get the Sig Spray.
What do you think?
One more, and then we get the exciting fight against Volgin. We're going to change outfit first of all. I don't think there's any special one I need against him. I could try the sneaking outfit. I don't know if that will help or not against Volgin. Anyway, let's do this. So when you're fighting Volgin, if you aim your weapon at him, it attracts electricity to your weapon. So when he fires electricity, you have to deselect your weapon so it won't hit you.
During the last great...
So if I set my weapon now, he will go to attack me, deselect, out. How about some CQC? Did you like that, Volgin? How about some more? See, Ocelot loved it. That's a sneaking suit design. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That was using the fake death pill and reviving it to fool him. What we're going to do here is this. Put Raikov's mask on. Makes him vulnerable. Let's take the mask off. Pretty cool. And we get a camo as well. Now the uniform, it's worth putting this on because it's a Cold War uniform. So basically at the front you've got the Russian logo, so the soldiers won't attack you if you're facing them. But behind you, you've got the American logo, so they will still shoot. They will definitely shoot you from behind because it's America on the back. But on the front, you won't get shot at. So what we're going to do, we are going to equip the, because we're going to need it, aren't we? Have we got it? No, we haven't got the thing yet, have we? We haven't got the RPG. I didn't pick it up earlier. Never mind. Okay, we'll deselect the stuff that we don't need. Let's select the stun grenades. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm going to complete this game in one sitting today. 100%. And I've been streaming for just under 3 hours. Right, now we've got the RPG, so let's select it. You can't do much damage to the Shagohod in this section. You can do a tiny bit of damage. And any damage you do, it does carry over to when you actually start fighting it proper.
There they are! They're over here!
But yeah, I mean, if you'd like me to live stream some other Metal Gear Solid games, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to... I did live stream Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 recently, but I'm happy to do it again. If you want me to play it on the higher difficulty settings, I'm happy to do that as well. If you want me to live stream trying to get a, you know, like a big boss of Foxhound ranking, I'm happy to do that. Sounds like a nightmare, but it could be fun. Right, let's PNK. See that they're not even trying to shoot me because I'm wearing that uniform. You can argue that wearing the special camos is just almost making it too easy, almost cheating, but it's part of the game. So I've got no regrets wearing them. Whew. I think this can be a bit tedious to sequence because again you can't do much damage to the Shagohod, but it's a pretty good sequence. There's no denying it. Oh, I damaged. I've got Eva took a bit of damage there. Because this is the area that we were in earlier. I would like to see a Foxhound or BB rank stream actually. I mean, obviously with those ranks, you know, you just have to save and then you have to, when you die, you have to restart. And you know, they're designed in such a way that you're going to have to restart multiple times. That's all part of the fun.
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do that at some point, or an attempt at big boss ranking, you know, or I think I need a bit of practice though. I mean, hopefully the way I've played this game, you know, I've had a few alerts, but I've not killed any soldiers, no continues so far, so that's pretty much halfway there in terms of getting a big boss ranking. Just have to work on the stealth. These sections are a bit, you know, a bit lame, isn't it? Infinite ammo. I mean, come on. Makes it way too easy. Oh, what a shot that was. Got the guy with the RPG. I remember playing in the original version of MGS3 had this boss rush sequence, that was boss survival sequence, that was really cool. Okay, on to the next bit. You don't even need to shoot any of these actually. And one thing's interesting, and when you go for the big boss ranking in Metal Gear Solid 2, you have a limit of the number of shots you can fire at enemies. I think it's like a 700 shot limit. Anything over that, you won't get the big boss ranking. I don't know if Metal Gear Solid 3 has a shot limit, because if it does, then basically I wouldn't fire my weapon here, because it's just wasting ammunition. Does MGS3 have a shot limit? I honestly don't know. Just taking a little drink. That's a pretty epic thing. It's the same thing here again. Once it gets close, obviously we'll start firing the RPG. But because we're wearing the camo with the Russian outfit on the front, again he will hesitate to fire. So I'm just constantly reloading really quickly. We are dungeoning, but it's very, very slowly. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch to the animal camo, because we're going to need that for the next sequence. But he will start attacking me now. Now the reason why I switched to the animal camo is because when you're firing a sniper rifle, the animal camo stops you from shaking, so you don't need like the diazepam, because your arms will be steady.
I planted 2 C3 charges. A little more to the right. Only one more left. Shadowheart's not here yet.
You only fire when she says it's here.
It's still too early.
You only destroy the last one, I mean, when she says it's here. Yeah, I'm happy to do a big boss or fox hand ranking. Now this is, I don't really like this sequence very much. This is quite boring, this bit. You've got to sort of disable his treads temporarily. Just hit that bit there. Too close, so I damaged either there. Yeah, he's... Or might get a shot in. Nice.
What have you done?
A bit too close, I'm not going to fire just yet. either again, but it's only a small bit. I mean, if you're doing like a Foxhound run in MGS3, then I highly recommend doing it on like a second playthrough. So you use all that the camos you've got from the bosses, which helps a lot. That bit's done. Okay, next bit. Oh, no, I didn't hit him right.
That all you can manage? A crit!
That was a good hit. That was good. Oh! Ouch. I'm making a mess of this. Come on. You just have to be more quickly. Shoot him, disable him again. Shoot him again. Nearly done.
I can't move.
Done. Okay. So the next sequence is, so what did we switch back to the Cold War camo? Anyway, this is almost like a practice run for the Foxhound ranking anyway, if I'm being honest, the way I'm doing it. So there is absolutely no point in taking them out. It's just a waste, really, because they're not going to hurt me because I've got the camo on. Only near the end, obviously, I need to be more careful. And I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. So it's not too long until we beat the game now. So we've got this sequence. There's a few more areas we travel through. Then we've got another sequence where we're back on the ground, having to navigate through some like forest. And then we've got the final boss again, final boss fight, sorry, against the boss. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you don't want to subscribe, that's no problem at all. I just hope you're enjoying it, watching this. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a really, really good game. There's so much replay value in this game, it's unbelievable. And like I said, there is a remake coming out. It's going to be a Faithful remake, but it's coming out at the end of this year. So if you like this kind of stealth gameplay, I highly recommend you check it out.
You're not going anywhere. You're over here.
There's a guy coming up here who's got an RPG, but he won't fire at us because we've got the Cold War uniform on. But because you have to train the bosses to get these uniforms, and because if you want the highest ranking, you can't kill any soldiers either. You can't kill any enemies. It just became natural for me. I don't like easily killing enemies in Metal Gear Solid 3. I just want to train them all the time. See, and there's not really much point in training these guys, but I will try and train them anyway. You don't kill them, by the way. Even if you knock them out and they just crash, it doesn't count as a kill. So in the back again now. Well, it's different zones this time. You do have a Cold War face paint as well, but I don't think it makes any difference. So we will get shot now, but that's okay, because we need to take out this log. That's a question for you guys. Do you prefer this chase sequence over the sequence in Chapter 4 or Chapter 3 of Metal Gear Solid 4 when you're, you know, on the bike? I think I prefer this sequence, to be honest. Well, the bike sequence in MGS4 is pretty good. You don't really need to take your buildings out as long as you've got the Cold War camo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch back to the leaf camo now. Not bad at all. Okay, so now what we could do is we've got to heal Eva. We don't have to heal Snake. As long as we heal Eva, we're good. But we're going to heal Snake as well. So we're going to give Eva some food. So if you're low on any ammunition, basically you've got everything you need here, but we're good. Yeah, we're stopped up. So what we're going to do now, have to lure Eva, because obviously she's injured. Even though we patched her up, she's still wounded, and her stamina will drop quickly, so we need to get some food to feed her. The more her stamina drops, the slower she moves. So it's important to feed her. Get that snake. Okay, now this sequence is a little tricky. I'm gonna just feed her a little bit of food.
This tastes like crap.
I like this cutscene. first time I played this game, I was thinking the chase sequence on the bike would be the end of the game, and then you suddenly get to this sequence and it's still going on, and it's just like, this is epic. Okay. Oh. So, become an Eva. So the first thing we're going to do is this. We're going to get the stun grenade. We need to equip it actually, and because there's some soldiers coming and they're going to come very quickly. So we're going to blind them with 2 stun grenades thrown. That should be enough. Right, come on, Eva. There is some fruit in the trees, just in case she's you feel need to get near food. But now I'm using the original fixed camera here. I could use that camera, but I'm just using the fixed camera just to keep an eye on the guards. In fact, it's better to use that one, isn't it? You know, you can use whatever you want, and the great thing is you can switch back between them so easily. See, Eva's health is increasing, but her stamina is gradually decreasing. After this is one more area we need to get through, and then we take on the boss. Now, for getting through this sequence without being spotted, the game gives you a little reward. And I'm going to show you what that reward is. For those who've played this game before know exactly what I'm talking about. So your reward for getting through that sequence without being spotted, which I just did, is this. When you go to Eva, she's now in her underwear. So that's your reward for sneaking stealthily. So anyway, back to the game. So, in fact, what we will do, I think I'll save.
You going to save?
It's only like my second save.
Good.
I like paramedic. So the first thing we're going to do, you don't need to do this, but I do it anyway. I'm going to knock Eva out because she can be annoying because her stamina drops, and then if it drops too low, her stomach will start making noises, which will attract the enemy. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take these enemies out. In fact, he spotted me there, so I'm going to put the spider camo on.
I saw something.
Yeah, right there. That's so good.
The enemy is close by.
Let's eat some food. I think those 2 enemies will go down, but I think there's another 1 or 2 that I need to get as well. Come on.
Right there. That feels so good.
The enemy, he's here.
We've got enough suppressors. Just going to check the other side and see if there's a guard there as well. Let's kill that snake. So we've got some food for Eva. No, I think there's no guard there. Right. Okay. So I think we're safe to go. So I'm going to wake her up, and I'm going to put the leaf camo back on. We're going to eat some food to get our camera back up. This tastes great. We're also gonna get Eva to eat some food.
Yuck.
And now we can go. Now, obviously, whilst I was doing all that, I was certainly using up a lot of ammunition, so it's a good idea to get some more if we can. But we're near the end of the game, which is good. You might have some MK ammunition, you never know. Of course you might not. He's got a suppressor, that's cool. Oh, perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Excellent, off we go. Now, we could go right, but it's better to go left here. Well, the ground is slightly raised. You're not completely safe, but it's. I think it's safe to go this way. Eva's getting start to her stamina is dropping, so let's give her some food. There's a few guards we need to take out. There might be another guard there, but if I bring Eva to us, if we stick this side, we should be okay. I think there's a guard. He's kneeling down. If we just stick to the edge, we should be alright. Okay, final boss time.
It was November. Then, early in the 20s. Let's see what you're made of. Excellent job.
She had that CQC coming, didn't she, really? After the amount of time she takes Snake out, especially in the cutscenes. Come on, boss. Oh God. Run for it. Now you really can use up your thermal goggles here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the stealth, the snow camo, simply because it's the perfect camo for this area, because you're in a snowfield. So where's the boss? Here, bossy, bossy, bossy. Oh, there she is. Come on, let's do this. Come on, you know you want a duel.
What you're made of.
Ooh, right, I can do the stick spray.
You got it. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh. She didn't do too much damage there. Where are you? She's there. Come on, out you come.
Get ready.
Oh God. Yeah, I couldn't keep getting away with that. She was going to take me down at some point. How about hide behind this tree? So she's about 75% down now. Plenty of ammunition.
Get ready. You're better than I am.
So she's almost down now.
Where are you hiding?
He's gone. Right. One more hit. And she's gone. And she's got a camo. If I'm quick enough, I can grab it. Snake camo. And I'll put it on. So the boss is down. And we're done. We've got one more sequence, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I'll let the credits roll and everything. We'll see my stats at the end. Snake outfit. There we go. Cool, huh? So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do like a big boss or Foxhound run, even though they're very, very hard and it's a lot of dying and restarting until you get it right. But I think you can see from this playthrough, I'm pretty good at it already. Got good technique, and the boss like that. I mean, I think you can. I don't know whether wearing the sneaking suit might help against her gunshots in the final boss, or maybe wearing the fire suit which you get from Fury, because that will stop you from getting the red health damage. Stop you having bones broken. But I think my technique there is good. Plenty of ammunition. Wear the white snow outfit so you're well hidden. Use the thermal goggles, and it's pretty straightforward. But yes, I've had quite a lot of alerts, but I've not died once. No rations used. I've only saved that twice.
Snake, you're a wonderful man. Kill me.
Oh, this is sad.
Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Okay, I'm going to pick the gun on the right because that way you get to keep it. So I don't know if you guys are still watching, but I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. In terms of the Metal Gear Solid games, because I'm streaming this on PlayStation 5, I've got obviously the Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 3 and Metal Gear 1 and 2 from the Master Collection. I've also got Metal Gear Solid 5, PlayStation 5, which I could always stream.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
That's nice of Ocelot, isn't it? He blinded him in one eye. Here's a gun. Sorry about that. And here's a nice single action army.
Till we meet again.
One little fact, they never say it in the game, but Ocelot is the boss's son. It's hinted at, and it's that he is. But he definitely is.
Well done.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll save that again, and we'll let the obviously the end credits play out, and then we'll see my ranking at the end. It's not going to be a special ranking because I got so many alerts. It'll be an average ranking, but still. Wait, and now just let the credits play out. So yeah, I mean it's one of the big appeals of the Metal Gear Solid games has been the replay value. If they have a really interesting story, lots of gameplay, but it's the replay value which is the key here. So in Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 3, once you complete the game, so let's say for example you play it on normal difficulty like I did here. Once you complete it, you can then play the game again on New Game Plus on the same difficulty setting. But in Metal Gear Solid 3, I've now got all these new camos I've unlocked, all these extra weapons I've got, and then you can play those. In Metal Gear Solid 1, I think after you beat this game twice on the same difficulty, you've then got Snake wears a tuxedo outfit, and the ninja suddenly instead of like it's like a blue and kind of like a pinky red colour. Now it's like a really bright red colour. So there's little Easter eggs like that. Well, obviously, once you beat the game, once you can then use like the stealth camo or the infinite ammo bandana that you've unlocked. So there's a lot of replay value, and because there's so many little things you can discover, those Easter eggs, it's really worth playing. And MGS3 is packed to the brim of things you can find. So it's so much replay value. It's probably got the most replay value out of all the Metal Gear Solid games, if I'm being honest. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 has got those, but Metal Gear Solid 3 is king of that. In my opinion, Metal Gear Solid 3 was the last great Metal Gear Solid game. I think this, along with Metal Gear Solid 1, are the best. I think Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is a little bit below that, a little bit behind, but and then I'm not so keen on Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5, but a lot of people like those games, so it's whatever you prefer. And so in this playthrough, I got every single camo from the bosses that you can get by just neutralizing them non-lethally. And I think I got most of the camos which are just hidden in areas. I don't know if I got every single one. I did try to get them. I think I did, but I'm not certain. But now that we've beaten the game, we'll get some extra camos as well. And there's two great camos we'll get. One is called the DPM, and it's a really good. It's a camo for like forests and stuff. It's like if you think of the leaf camo outfit I had, the forest outfit, the DPM outfit is even better. So it'll give you in forest areas, it'll give you like 85 to 90% camo cover. Very, very good. And also DPM outfit, as long as you've got sunlight, it will heal. It will regenerate your health, and that is brilliant. Especially in extreme mode, that was really useful. You've also got the Fletton outfit. It doesn't have any special hitting power, I think, but it's basically like another forest camo, which again is very effective. And I'll be awarded both of those at the end of the game, and then some other camos and stuff as well. But this game will always be one of my favourite video games, and I'm so looking forward to playing the remake coming out later this year, which is looking promising. And when it comes out, and I think it's an all releasing, I will live stream the whole playthrough. So yeah, but if you guys want me to stream any other Metal Gear Solid games, then let me know. I'm happy to do that. In terms of the ones I can stream on PlayStation 5, it's Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, Metal Gear 1 and 2, and Metal Gear Solid 5. Of course, Metal Gear Solid 4 is stuck on PlayStation 3, and we're all hoping that when Konami release the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, that game will hopefully include Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that collection will include MGS4, MGS Peace Walker, hopefully the Twin Snakes remake of MGS1. Maybe I'm hoping a bit too much, but hopefully that it might include some of the other games like Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I don't think Volume 2 will include the Phantom Pain, because you can already play Metal Gear Solid 5 via backwards compatibility, because Metal Gear Solid 5 was a PS4 game. Well, technically it wasn't just a PS4 game, it was released on Xbox and PC as well. Anyway, the credits are nearly finished now. You'll be pleased to know. So we're going to find out what my ranking was, and you can look at my score, but it should be pretty good. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 in normal mode this morning actually, and I beat it, and my stats were pretty good. I had 2 alerts, 2 continues, but no kills. So that was a decent one. I was like this ending music, it's so iconic. They don't use it anymore in Metal Gear Solid games. You have to go, oh, fair enough, no problem, dude. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Until next time. Don't forget to subscribe, that'd be really cool if you do.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research
And we can't skip this bit, so we might as well just listen.
I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
So look at my stats. So 3 saves. There continues 7 alert phases. 26 meals captured, 21 meals eaten, 8 seriously injured, 2 life paths. That's a pretty good playthrough. I'm quite happy with that. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and till next time. And Chichinoko. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.